Hi, welcome back. Okay, I'm going to do a flip cup pour today. 2 cups, it's a 30 by 30 centimeters canvas, which I've just prepped basically with some masking tape at the back to keep it nice and tidy. So I have today some white, so titanium white from Montmartre. I have these purple from Daler Rowney, graduated acrylics. I have some gold, Extreme Sheen Deco Art, some black, just a little bit, just to give it a bit of depth. Same thing from Montmartre, the Lamb Black. And my last colour is bright pink, which is actually called Permanent Red Purple from Amsterdam, and it is a transparent. So I of put my cups in order, dark light, etc. And also you've got an opaque, semi-transparent, opaque. I've only got a tiny bit of gold and black, so that won't be an issue. And that's semi-transparent, or actually transparent, that one. I put 3 drops of silicone oil in my 2 main colours, the purple and the pinkish red. So that's it. So I'm just going to start layering, and I made my mixes with my usual pouring medium, which is glue and water, and I just mixed my paint 1 to 1. So I may be able to do 3 layers today, I'm not sure, I'll see how it goes. And I've only got a tiny little bit of black and gold because I don't want them to take over, so I might just do 2 layers with those, but I've got plenty of other colours to go through, so I've just got to be careful with my black because it may take over. So I've not been able to pour the last couple of days because it's been so hot here. I thought there's absolutely, I don't know why that's fallen. It's been so really hot, and I thought it's a waste of time because the I have no idea how everything would react if the mixes basically just become really thick really quickly. Once I've poured, you know, is everything going to crack because it's just too hot? So yeah, I've kind of done without for a few days. But it's a bit cooler today, so I'm going to give it another go. You know, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I know it's been hot in a lot of places worldwide, so you know we do have to be careful because I'm not sure how the paints are going to react. And then it's just too hot to pour. You just don't want to do anything. Even if you love pouring, sometimes you just think, oh, I just can't. It is too hot. So hopefully this heat wave is now finished, and then there will plenty more cooler days ahead of us, so we can do our crafts in peace, quiet and decent temperatures. I'm just wearing my layers there, don't worry, it's still going to work the same. Just got to try, because obviously I'm removing some of the colours a bit early, so a tiny bit more of gold left. So I managed to get 3 layers on this. So it might appear really thick, so it is, but that's what you need with your metallics. They need to be thicker than the other paints, otherwise they just sink at the bottom and you just lose them. So always mix them thicker. So that's one piece of advice from me. So a bit more white. So I've got plenty of white because I didn't want obviously too dark, and I mean I don't know what's going to come out because we never do, but I want to make sure that the bright colours and the black are balanced. Therefore I'm putting quite a lot of white, so there's the equivalent of 2 cups of white really compared to the other colours. So let's move this one, and I've got a tiny little bit left, I might as well use it. So that's the purple, trickle. Let's scrape the bottom of the cup, the size of the cup. And then I've got a bit of pink left if I need to cover my corners, or if I haven't got enough paint to cover the whole lot. I mean, it should be okay, but you never know. For a flip cup pour, you always need more paint than for any other style of pouring. So I want to be careful. There's a bit more in that cup actually. I'm not sure why, but soon find out. So lovely. Let's turn this round. So I've not put any silicone oil at the bottom of the cups. I'm just going to let the paint run down on its own. Hopefully it will behave. Let me just move the other cups out of the way. Move the paint actually, because otherwise I mean it is already a bit covered, but let's move this out of the way. The white, the black. Oh, that's fallen. Torch is ready. It's really not colours that I usually play with, but as I told you before, I'm trying to go through my stash and use colours that I only use as accents usually, but I'm just experimenting. I think they should work nicely together. Okay, I'm not sure it's gone quite down, but we're going to do it. Okay, so let's start. Oh, black and white's on some grey, obviously. So let me just, a lot of reaction already. So I'm just covering my sides for now. I'm sure I'll be able to. Look, loads of cells inside the cup. Look at that. How nice is that? Okay, let's do this one. Oh, a bit more red in this one. Black cells in the corner. I'm definitely going to lose those, but it's a good start. So let me I'm just going to do the edges. I'm not going to put any paint in the middle or in the gaps between the two cups. It's just to help the paint flow to the sides. Oh my goodness, look, lacing all over. So I'm not sure why, but because I didn't put any silicone at the bottom. I only put 3 drops. I didn't go overboard. It's just my standard treadmill silicone. Hopefully now it's happy because the temperatures have gone down a bit. Right, so I might give you a quick torch because I don't have that much paint. Actually, I'm going to use 2 cups instead of 3. So I want to see straight away what's underneath, so I can kind of move the paint around and then be certain of my composition straight away. So let's give it a torch. Nice and high, just all over. Oops. You don't stop anywhere. You try not to get a flamethrower, like that just did. So making a little white. So we can come back to it. It's easier to add than remove. So let's move the paint across the canvas and see what happens. Okay, so at the moment the weight is quite well spread in the middle, so I'm going to go left to right on our little boat. That's it, so it's covering the sides. So now let's go towards the corner a little bit. So I don't want to go straight over, I just want to get as close to the corner as I can. Bring it back in the middle, cover the other side, and then I can start playing with the composition. So it has started to stretch the small cells that appeared right at the beginning, so that's something. Now let's bring them back here. You see all the cells there, so I need to get rid of that corner, so very gently, there's absolutely no rush. Bring it back and you put it down. obviously now that these two corners need to be done, but I do want to torch again because I won't be able to move it too much. I haven't got that much paint on there. So let me just wipe my hands so I can grab the torch and not actually drop it. Lovely, it looks like a sunset up there. Right, where's the weight of the paint? Right, let's bring it back in the middle. So, while we are up here, I'm just going to get rid of this corner there. So hopefully I won't distort too much and lose too much of that pink because it looks really nice. Oh, I've lost a lot of it. But these things happen, it's fine. It's only paint. So let me bring the paint back the way it came. Let me just see how I can reach that bottom corner there, just to get rid of the bottom of the cup leftovers that I poured down there. Okay, very nice bright colours. So let's see, so I'm not losing too much. Okay, so do I want, obviously I need to straighten everything. It's a shame I didn't have enough paint because kind of distorted quite a few of the cells. I'd have had a bit more paint, I could have played with it a bit more and kind of kept them really nice and round, but underneath just in case anything decides to pop up before the final tilt. Don't think anything else wants to pop up. Nobody wants to come and play. So let me just bring it a bit further down. Let's remove, hopefully, maybe not the whole corners, but, and just stretch a little bit that bit because that's interesting. So let me just take it on this side. So where is the weight of the paint? Down there. Okay. So let's just take it on the boat right. Left and right, very gentle. I'm just taking my time. Keep an eye on the top half, obviously. You don't just concentrate on the bottom, because if you start to see that you are overstretching the top, you want to stop. So let's bring it back. So it needs to come back the same way it went down there. So let me just see, let me just turn it round so I can maybe see a tiny bit better. More bottom there. Interesting colours. Very interesting. So I've got, pardon me, I've got the gold, obviously, right in the middle, making quite a few bullets because they're no longer cells really because they are distorted. So these are really nice because they've actually got the black, really they've got some black, some gold and the pink, so they are really interesting. I do like that corner. I think these shades are really, really nice, and some have got some sort of yellow colour and I'm not sure where it comes from. It's like ivory or very light, trying to think, Naples yellow, very light one. Yeah, but I think I'm done. I don't think I've got enough paint to play with it more. So let me put it the right way around, or where I think, or the way I think it should be hanging. For me, that is top, that's the bottom. And let me bring you closer so you can have a look at the lovely sails. The multicoloured sails I was just talking about, so they do look lovely. Overall, that area, I really like it as well. It's nice and dainty. The golden, well, half gold, half black sails are more bullets. I mean, they're okay. I'm not, displeased. A few more standard sails there. Maybe my mix was a little bit too thick. So I might try again with the same colours, but a much thinner mix, and also with more paint, and see what happens. All right, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.